the plugin provides two forms that allows users to subscribe and unsubscribe to the site. Those forms are generated using these shortcodes. We have the subscribers, and then we have the subscribers with an action of unsubscribe. These two shortcodes render these forms. One is for subscribe, so let's try it. Okay. This will add this entry to this table here, and also the user can unsubscribe itself, basically adding the same email. And this will automatically remove the entry from here. It also provides a widget. From here, you can add it any slot here. In this case, we have rendered it here in the footer. So if we try it again, we see now the new entry here. The plugin also allows you to export the CSV as a CSV. Okay. So it generates a CSV with all the entries. And then we have the settings of the plugin. The settings allows you to enable this option if you want to send an email to the subscriber. And with this enabled, the subscriber will receive an email. Okay, will receive an email, and these messages are configurable from here. Okay, so errors or all the messages are here in the settings. Okay, so that's all for the functionality of the plugin. Okay, now that we know what the plugin does and how it works, let's take a look at the code. And here we have the first, so basically we have some folders in the root of the plugin, and we have some files. Let's see what we have on those folders. The first one is the assets containing the CSS files, with a very basic one. Then we have a JavaScript folder containing the frontend. This file is responsible for handling the form submissions. We are using Ajax, and we are passing an action that this action is going to be handled in PHP. And we have three of them. We have one for subscribe, another one for the widget, and finally another one for unsubscribe. Okay, so then we have this jQuery validate, that is a third-party library that we use to validate the front-end submissions. Okay, so that's all for the assets. Then we have the bin. That bin was probably installed when I installed the PHP unit, but this folder is going to be deleted for now because we are not using, we don't have any tests for now. Then we have the includes. Includes folder contains all the PHP files. Languages. Test, as mentioned, is a PHP unit, but currently doesn't have any test. And this is going to be deleted as well. GitHub, gitignore, Travis. Travis was also added, but we are going to use GitHub Actions for the continuous integration. So this is going to be deleted as well. The subscriber, this is the file, this is the entry point of the plugin. PHP unit configuration, readme, txt. Readme is the one that's used in WP-org plugin file. This is the file that is used by WP-org to display the plugin information. So this is what we have here. And then we have some screenshots as well for the WP-org page. And that's all for the folders and files of the plugin. Okay, let's take a look at the main file of the plugin, the entry point. And we see that we are creating some instances of some classes. This is the main one. That is this one, the subscriber, is what we have here in the includes, is this class, these subscribers. And this class contains most of the logic of the plugin. For example, we see that we are encoding some scripts, so basically the CSS and JavaScript. Then we are adding some localization. Then we are, when the plugin is active, when we activate the plugin, this register action hook is triggered. And then here we are installing the database. In case this does not exist, we are going to install the database here. Then we have something to render something on the head of the HTML. Then here we are adding a shortcode. Here we are defining the Ajax. Here the widget, and here some sanitization options. Okay, so this is basically where most of the action happens. Okay, I see here in this subscribers. Then we have the settings. Settings is responsible for this part of the plugin, the settings. So, oops, here. So this is responsible to save, to add those fields and save, etc. Okay. The idea I have in mind is that I'm going to try to use a new React for the settings. So that will be a good way for us to learn about this. So this will be probably, I will try to replace that with a React page here for the settings of the plugin. Then we have here the table. The table is for all the database related functionality. So here we see the update, that is basically updating the database, etc., deleting entries. So this file is most related to database actions, and that's all. And then here we also see that we have extending a couple of WordPress classes. The list table class, we are extending this class. In this class, the WP list table is the one used here when we have this table kind of page. This is also something I want to try to use the new data views for that, because it's also React based, and this will be a replacement for how these tables with records on it and search and actions, etc., built in React. This is also I'm going to try to accomplish. And what else? And then finally we have also extending the widget. Okay, as I show you, we have a widget, and it was used extending the WordPress widget. Okay, so that's pretty much it about the code. So let's move to the next step, that will be install a new development environment and configure, and I will show you that in the next video. Okay, thank you.